Stephanie Bain, I have a books. I'm a book nerd. There's so many books. Hello everyone, Stephanie here, and I can actually talk. I'm so excited. Oh, I feel so good. My throat, I sound very deep voiced, but you know, that's just how we're gonna have to roll with it. Also, if my lighting is weird as shit, I can't really do anything about it just because camera light, I can't do what I normally do. So it's off to the side is what I'm trying to say. Today is going to be my shameful TBR shelf tour, aka I'm just going to show you every single TBR book that I own. And that way at the very end of the year, we can compare notes and I can see how much I failed or succeeded. Let's hope I succeed. Literally, this is going to take me forever to film. I'm not explaining what the book is about. I'm showing you the book and then moving on. On the first shelf here, I have books that were sent to me for review. That's as much as I'm going to tell you, and then I'll explain this shelf in a moment. The first book is The Burning World. This is the sequel to Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. Remember Yesterday by Pintip Dunn. Infinity by Ju Sacardo. Boy Robot by Simon Curtis. Fates of Flames by Sarah Rowley. Replica by Lauren Oliver. And History Is All You Left Me by Adam Silvera. My mass paperbacks are not in order, and I'm saying that because this is a series in here. Anyway, I have A Walk to Remember by Nicholas Sparks. The Mere Sisters. Flowers in the Attic. If There Be Thorns. Seeds of Yesterday. Petals on the Wind. And Ruby, all by V.C. Andrews. Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. Faithful Place and Broken Harbor by Tana French. The Chemist by Stephanie Meyer. The Girl Who Played with Fire and the Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest, right? Yeah, by Stieg Larsson. This next shelf that I'm pretty sure you can totally see in frame. As you can tell, there are wrapped books here. These are books that I want to read but have no intention of picking up anytime soon. So I figured I would do this thing where once a month I just pick a book, unwrap it, and I'm like, oh, I can read that. I've just been lazy, so I haven't finished wrapping them. The Lovely Bones, right? Yeah, by Alice Sebold. I have Augustin Burroughs. This is a You Better Not Cry. It's a bunch of short stories. Horns by Joe Hill. Along for the Ride by Sarah Dessen. Little Children by Tom Perrotta. Yep, Tom Perrotta. The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simmons. Got it. Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Miracle. Icons by Margaret Stoll. Everything is Illuminated by what is his name? Jonathan Safran Foer? I don't know. Bright Shiny Morning by James Frey. And The Help by Catherine Stockton. The Virgin Suicides by Jeffrey Eugenides. Into the Wild by John Krakauer. Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close by Jonathan Safran Foer. And then I have Magical Thinking and Possible Side Effects, both by Augustin Burroughs. The Diviners by Libba Bray. The Season of Passage by Christopher Pike. Ivory and Bone by Julie Esbaugh. The Program by Suzanne Young. Yes, I remember her name. Air of Fire, Empire of Storms. The Assassin's Blade, Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, and Queen of Shadow, all by Sarah J. Maas, aka the entire freaking Throne of Glass series. I don't even know if I like it, but I own them. Sky Key, an Endgame novel by James Frey and Nils Johnson Shelton, and The Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid. The Scorch Trials, The Death Cure, and The Kill Order by James Dashner. Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. The 100 Homecoming and the 100 Rebellion by Cass Morgan. Reached by Ali Condi. Thirst Book 2 by Christopher Pike. The Chaos of Stars by Kirsten White. Warm Bodies by Isaac Marion. That's a little weird. Nerve by Jean Ryan. Fallen by Lauren Kate. Heartless by Marissa Meyer. Caravel by Stephanie Garber. The Waking Engine by David Edison. An Ember in the Ashes by Sabah Tahir. The Eighth. H.M. Castor. Escape from Asylum by Madeline Rowe. Star-Crossed by Jessica Spotswood. Dang it, I tried to remember her name. Then I have The Hunters Volume 2, Moonsong, and The Hunters Volume 3, Destiny Rising by V.C. Andrews. The Way I Used to Be by Amber Smith. Landline by Rainbow Rowell, whatever. The American Heiress by Daisy Goodwin. Dearly Devoted Dexter by Jeff Lindsay. Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks. Grey, 50 Shades Freed, E.L. James. Then I have A Study in Scarlet by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, along with The Sign of the Four by Sir Arthur Conan... What is his name? Arthur Conan Doyle. I don't know why I had a blonde moment. The Bell Jar by Sylvia Plath. I'm getting a little tongue-tied. The Luminaries by Eleanor Cadden. Tudor by Linda Dial. I don't know. The Emperor of Lies by Steve Sem Sandberg. Ness Antico Cycle by S.L. Farrell. Completely Out of Order. A Magic of Twilight. A Magic of Nightfall. And A Magic of Dawn. This is really tiring, people. Ugh. House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielowski. Scottish Prisoner, Diana Gabaldon. What is this? Sunlight and In Shadow by Mark Halperin. A Game of Thrones, George R.R. Martin, along with The Feast of Crows, which is like the third book, I think. The Accursed by Joyce Carol Oates. It by Stephen King. It doesn't have a dust jacket. The Lost Symbol by Dan Brown. Soldier of the Great War by Mark Halperin. Fuck, these books are so big. That's why they're all to themselves on the very bottom shelf. Oh my god, the last two on my actual shelf. I have 4 more to show you. Behind the Beautiful Forevers by Catherine Boo. And Elizabeth the First by Margaret George. The last 4 books on my TBR are on my desk, but they're this month's TBR books, so that's why I have them separated. The first one, I don't know if I'm going to read these, but these are just the ones, you know, I put aside because I'm like, I think I want to read you. Glen Falls, Book 1 by Melinda Schlegel. Still don't know how to pronounce that. Empire of Dust by Eleanor Herman. The Mime Order by Samantha Shannon. I can't wait for book 3, even though I haven't even read book 2. And The Last Night at Tremor Beach by Miguel Santiago. This is an advanced copy. I have 108 TBR books. Now, if I read only the books that are on my releases coming out this year, and I stop getting books. Well, I haven't actually broken my haul though, like my book buying ban, even though there's a couple books I haven't hauled. That will be coming to you soon, and I'll explain to you why I didn't actually even break my haul. Book buying ban, I mean. But my goal for this year is just to get this TBR down to 50 books. I really think I'll be able to. There are a couple of books I've had for a while that I have actually tried in the past to pick up and read, and my interest in the book is immediately just like, I don't want to read you. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I pick those books up again, and maybe I'm just like, I really don't want to continue this series or start this series. I'm pretty sure I'm going to love Throne of Glass though. That's not what I'm talking about. But I have, like, you know, the girl with the Girl Who Played with Fire. I started reading that book 3 years ago, and I put it down. I've picked it up a couple of times since then, like just randomly throughout the month. I'm like, ooh, I think I want to read it over the last 2 and something years. And I'm always just like, I don't want to read you. And then I was just like, I don't even know if I'll reread the first book. I'm not getting rid of the first book because I really did enjoy the first book. But my point is, there are a few books on my TBR that I've owned for many, many years. Some a lot longer than others that I've tried, couldn't get into. If I try again and I'm just like, whatever, I will DNF the book and get rid of it. And that's another book I get off my TBR because I do not force myself, first off, to read something I don't like. Other than that, that is my TBR. My number is 108. Let's see where we are at the end of the year with my TBR. Because for some reason, though, I have like this way of reading books all year long and maintaining my TBR roughly always between the 100 and 120 mark. It's sometimes like where it is right now, 108. Sometimes I've had it just at 120. Very rarely did it pass that, but it always stays the same because I buy so many books. But I really, at least, have been not getting as many books, and that's not including my TBR books on my ebook reader, Kindle. I don't know why I said that so weird. But anyway, again, that is my TBR shelf. Those are the TBR books. Comment down below which ones you think I should bump up on my list. Don't worry, Throne of Glass, I want to read very soon, but there's a new releases coming out and I'm gonna be gone again for 10 days. I'm not lugging those books around with me. So I'm going to start reading Throne of Glass if I can hold off until the beginning of April, because I come back March 31st. But I'm going to be gone for a while, so I'm not taking those, but I will be reading Throne of Glass series, or at least the first book, when I come back. Other than that, though, let me know if any of these books you absolutely adore, and let me know, because then I can maybe make like a little pile of like recommended reads, and if I should read one sooner than the other. Things like Fallen Kingdoms, I know everyone wants me to read it. I might read an Empire in the Ashes when I go on my trip, but we'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this. I'm so glad I'm getting better. I hope I don't get sick again because it was like one thing happened and then another thing happened. I felt like shit. It just sucks, okay? But I'll see you in my next video. I hope you guys have a great reading day, a great weekend, because it's Friday today, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!